Hello YouTube, my name is Ryan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to reform these capacitors on this RedBear MK120. Typically in an amp this old, I would go ahead and just change out all the electrolytic capacitors. But just out of curiosity, I want to see what these military grade components are capable of. This amp is super clean. All the capacitors look good. And I'm just curious. I mean, these are all like Russian military mil-spec components. And I'm just really curious if I bring this up slowly on a Variac, make sure I test all the voltages and everything. I just want to see what this what these components will do, because this amp is at least 35 years old. So it'll be an interesting experiment. And like I said, I'm bringing it up slowly on the Variac. Okay, to do this, going from the wall to the power conditioner to the Variac to the current limiter to the amp. I've got a more accurate tester here than the little display that's on the Variac. That way I can make sure I'm getting good voltages. I'm going to start out with 12 volts for about 5 minutes, and then which is 10%, and then I'm going to jump up to 20% and go for 30 minutes. I'm going to bring it up slow. Going to take all day. That way I can keep an eye on it, make sure everything's good. So just gonna give me a little timer here and I get started and start that. So let's get this going here. Get my voltage set on the Variac first. Gonna start out at about 12 volts. This thing's pretty sensitive. It doesn't have to be exact. All right, let's get this current limiter on. Probably not going to see too much right off the bat. And I should be getting 12 volts on the mains. Let's see what we're getting here. I don't want to set that there. Yep, getting 12 volts. Getting 48 volts DC. So I am getting B+. Okay, I've ramped up to 24 volts, so we're going to start the process. This is what I'm going to do: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'm going to go 30 minutes at 20%, which is 24 volts. Then I'll go to 45 on 30%, 40%. When I get to 50%, I'll go to an hour and then continue that until I get to 100%. And again, no tubes in the amp. This is going to be an all-day process just to get those capacitors reformed. And as I said before, I'm just testing this engineering. These are really good, high-quality mil-spec components. And I just want to, just as an experiment, see what the amp sounds like after over 30 years. It'll just be kind of cool because this is totally stock. When I opened this up, I was really excited because nothing has been modded, nothing has been changed. These are all the original Russian components, and they are super high quality. And I just want to see if they stand the test of time. Okay, just a little progress report on this. Up to 48 volts now. So let's see, we're in 4th step here. That's about what, an hour and 20 minutes in. So far, everything's stable. All the voltages have been staying okay. So Gonna do the 48 volts for 45 minutes, and then get into the hour stage. So by, let's see, right now it's 12:20. So that'll take that up to 1300. So we'll be 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700. So by 1800, be able to go to the full power. Well, I'm not going to hold you up on this video here. That's just kind of the process. I'll keep ramping up the voltages throughout the day and get it up to the mains. I did want to also mention all the tubes are pulled. There's no tubes in the amp when reforming the capacitors. I'll probably go back and add a little disclaimer in the beginning of this video, but there's no tubes in the amp, just bringing up the voltages to reform these capacitors. So, all right. Well, if you like my videos, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for future notifications, and head over to my channel, check out the videos. I have other restorations. I have other projects I've done. I have guitar demos, effects demos, amp demos, all kinds of demos. You might find something you want to watch and be entertained. All right. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Once again, I'm Ryan. Have a good night.